Alright. Hello everybody, it is I, Granorite, and here we are back with another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Leaf Green with our normal type team. We're here in Fuchsia City. We're going to be taking on the trainers in Fuchsia's gym prior to Koga. This episode, I'm going to get a little special defense on Dunsparce here. Also just to slow down Togetic's leveling a little bit. Because it's kind of rocketing ahead with how quick it levels up. Anywho's, this episode we're going to be going up to Silph Co mainly and taking out Team Rocket at Silph Co. And then we'll see what else we have after that. We should be seeing the evolution this episode. It's very possible we'll also see our final evolution next episode. Since we're doing two back-to-back here, we're just gonna play it by ear and just whatever happens, happens. Good job, Dunsparce. Cool Debra. Let's go to Togetic. Ancient Power. Can't recover from something I haven't done yet. Premature on that, Kadabra. There he goes. We just need some stat boosts. There we go. One stat boost. Down it goes. Now, do we have any Pokemon power-ups in here? I got 2. Let's get that ancient power up. Since Togetic has a better chance to proc it because of Serene Grace ability, let's attract this Hypno. Dunsparce so sexy. I don't have anything to get rid of that poison. Hopefully we can just take it out with the... It's really in love with Dunsparce. But looking in our inventory, remind me, I do have a protein in here that I would like to use on Vigoroth. Not going to get the full 10 EVs out of it, but it'll get 6 of them. Which is still better than nothing. Alright. So we'll let Dunsparce take on one more Drowsy. That'll get it the 4 EVs. Meditate. Missed. There we go. Now we'll swap over to Togetic again. Do we want to get some more special defense on Dunsparce? We might get one more set of 4 EVs on Dunsparce here. That's not good. Definitely wasn't good. Well, guess that happened with Togetic, and there's nothing I can do about it. Swap Loudred up for this first Arbok. The poison in this gym is just terrible. Terrible. Sand Slash is coming out next. We'll go to Vigoroth here. Oh, I don't have Water Pulse anymore. Haha! About played myself. That's alright. let's go heal. We'll take on the next trainer. Start with Vigoroth. Shouldn't be too hard on the fights for us. Very nice. Alright, let's go Loudred for this Arbok. Can't screech Loudred. Alright. Dunsparce will take on this trainer. We'll just attract it so maybe we can build up the rollout a little easier. I don't like that we missed the rollout, but not much we can do about it. Alright, here comes the Hypno. Excellent. Alright, let's get to Silph Co. Put money everywhere I can. Alright, we're starting to put money back in the bank now to be able to get Flamethrower and Shadow Ball. Still gonna take a bet. Doesn't really matter who we use in this next fight. Let's start with Loudred. Alright, well, we'll just do what we normally do and go to the top and work our way down. Remember, our goal, as we normally do things here in Silph Co, is to get the team up to level 40 before we take on our rival. And then, do that. Then we'll clear out Sabrina's gem. Well, we have all the trainers east of Fuchsia to help us get the rest of the experience that we need. Go to Swellow here. Alright, well that is the one trainer up here then. Next trainer we want Togetic to take on. It starts with a Magnemite. Now, we want Togetic to take on a lot of these Magnemites, but the Magnemites are not going to be easy fights for Togetic, because we don't have that fire attack that we really want for them. But I think we can power them down with Psychics. W Monotype, Wind Monotype, or Y Monotype. I mean, yeah. It's a Monotype run. Delta Killer, and welcome to the stream. Glad to have you. Vigoroth. No poison. It's a good choice. Yeah, oh, he gotcha. Yeah, I figured it was Win. You know, not many people do normal monotype runs. Well, we are working through all the types, all the Pokemon. We have them sorted out by type. So Delta Killer, if you want to see the rules that we follow, because they're kind of my own little homebrew rules, because we just do this casually, you can type in !rules into the chat, and it'll show you the rules that we follow for our monotype. We have all the Pokemon sorted by the types. Evolutionary lines count as one Pokemon. And then we randomly generate teams from what we have available. And then once we use them, we eliminate them, and then we keep going. So you can see the rules that we follow with !rules, and you can see the teams that we've used and who we still have available with !teams. I think Crescendomon has also used our channel point incentive to make it so we are doing a normal type playthrough after this one as well. We'll go from this run into another normal type playthrough. And that team is going to be tough, because it is going to be Azurill without evolving it, Swablu without evolving it, Castform, Ditto, and Smeargle. It's going to be a super fun team. But we'll do it. Which reminds me, I probably need to... set that. Sega Power. Magneton goes to Togetic. Psychic it down. What is it, kid? Pretty close to getting our slacking, which is awesome. Let's really just heal Togetic. Swap it up for this Drowsy. Need to figure out what moves I'm gonna want for this Smeargle in the next playthrough. I have no idea. Silver Shockwave. Grimer goes to Dunsparce. Dig. And then Machop, let's go. Loudred, you take down Machop. I think you take down Machop. Down. Okay, we're going out to the next floor. Starts off with Eradicate. Let's just swap Loudred up, I guess. Stomp. Arbok. Go to Swellow. Coughing goes to Vigoroth. What's the powder for Ditto? Metal powder. Has a chance to be held by a wild Ditto. I should have Rock Slide. Whoops. Alright, I think we're gonna get our evolution into Vigoroth on this floor. Or Vigoroth the Slacking on this floor. Probably next fight. Let's get the big beefy boy. Oh, there he goes. I should have slacked off. Alright. Swellow here. Very nice. Oh, brothers. Evolution. The king himself. What a mane of hair he's got on him. He's trying to learn swagger, because he's got that swagger. We're going to pass on it, though. Huge boost to stats. Gets that truant ability back. But look at that attack. Look at that defense. Look at that HP. What do we know about slacking? Well, slacking is known as the lazy Pokemon. Stands 6 feet 7 inches tall, or 2.0 meters, and weighs 287.7 pounds, or 130.5 kilograms. Slacking is a large, bulky, ape-like bipedal Pokemon. Most of its shaggy fur is brown, along with the semicircle patterning under its eyes. Its face, chest, hands, and feet are lighter in color. Its brows are thick and jutting, and it has a large pink pig-like snout. Around its neck is a white collar of fur that extends over the top of its head before extending in a small tuft. That would be the orange fur that we see in the shiny form. It has large 5-fingered hands and 2-toed feet. During most of the day, Slacking lolls around and sleeps. It's considered the laziest Pokemon, but even when it is lounging, it's saving energy. It can exert a lot of power by releasing built-up energy all at once, and is said to be feared for its immense strength. Slacking lives in tropical forests where it feeds on grass and ripened fruit that falls from trees. It only moves around when there is no more food within reach for it to eat. As mentioned in the sleep style decks, it is rare to see a Slacking dozing off while consuming the grass around it. Prior to Generation 4, Slacking in its unevolved form Slackoff were the only known Pokemon capable of learning to move Slack off. And prior to Generation 5 and Generation 9, it's unevolved Slacking and Slackoff are the only known Pokemon that can have the Truant ability. And our Gen 3 Pokedex information for Fire Red and Leaf Green for Slacking's Pokedex both say it is the world's most slothful Pokemon. However, it can exert horrifying power by releasing pent-up energy all at once. And that is our information on Slacking. Just a second. We are happy to have it on the team. It's definitely going to be our most powerful Pokemon. He's going to be a Chonk. Alright, well, we need to go heal Slacking at some point here, but I think it'll be okay for us to go take on this other remaining trainer up here before we do that. I like how its shiny form doesn't have, like, the fur isn't that yellow as what it is in this current game. For its 3D model. Electrode? Let's go to Swellow. I think Swellow could take out an Electrode. Close. We didn't get paralyzed, so we got it. Excellent. Alright, let's go heal. We're gonna see our Slacking debut on this next floor against a couple Cubones. 4 Cubones. Here we go. There he be, the great big beast. Alright, so we have to skip a turn. He's loafing around. That sand slash trying to like protect itself by curling up a bunch. It won't work. Secret power. Excellent. We'll go to Loudred here. Stomp. Oh, we gotta take a quick attack first. Alright, so Loudred is our final evolution. That will happen at level 40 into Explode. We are excited for that to happen when it does happen. Ow! That's like 2 critical hits I got? No, it was just 1. I don't even remember what the first attack was. It just, ow! The Rattata got a critical hit. That's what I'm thinking of. Oh, come on. It was 1 minimize. Needed it to get smaller still in order to hit it. Alright. Well, let's go heal Loudred. We just finished floor 7, so now we'll go down to floor 6. Stomp. Do it again. Punch it. Nope. Eat a karate chop, but it wasn't a critical hit. It was just a big chop. Let's keep going. Screech, we're gonna pass. We'll keep Loudred up for this trainer as well. Stomp on a Voltorb. Magneton's coming out next. We'll go to Togetic. like to put it to sleep. Alright, excellent. 1 turn of mandatory sleep here. Trying to learn double edge. We're gonna pass. Well, that was the proper move to use there. Turn. Alright, we got a loaf a turn. Excellent. Alright, we can go down another floor before we need to go heal. How did I get a Mew? So, since we just use Mew for HMs, and we don't actually use it on the team, except for the one team when we're supposed to use it, we Pokehex in our team. We cheated in our team at the beginning of the game, because our teams are randomly generated for the Pokemon that we are using for the monotype. And a lot of these Pokemon we can't get by normal means. This is not who I wanted up on this fight. We can't get through normal means anyways. So, this is not ideal here. So, long story short, we cheated it in. Alright, we're poisoned. That's not ideal again. No counter on slacking. So heal. I got distracted by the comment, and then I didn't realize it still had slacking up whenever I would have Togetic. Happens. Happens to the best of us. Let's see if we can just even out slacking's special defense here, since we've got it a little bit. There we go. Excellent. So yeah, Baba King, if you want to see the rules that we use, you can type in the command !rules. That'll show you the rules we use for these playthroughs. I'm gonna yawn before I start psychicking. But thanks for popping in the chat. Thanks for popping in the playthrough. Hope you enjoy what you see in. We're just chilling, playing Pokemon, and chatting Pokemon. Ow. I think we have a pretty high special defense on Togetic to be able to take that. Come on, Slacking, you can do it. You the king. critical. I don't think that was needed to fully take it down, but it's still nice. Alright, let's go heal Togetic. We're also going to swap up Swellow. It's our only one that's not at 37. You're on floor 4. Come here, dude. Jeez. Trying to tap him on the shoulder. He's walking away from me. Nice. Cute bone. Swap up Loud. Okay, I swapped up Loudred, and for some reason it still says that it was a Swellow. That was weird. Stomp on it. Put your foot in its face. Drowsy. Shock it. Decent damage. Togetic takes those special attacks really well. Alright, we're actually getting pretty close to being done here in Silph Co, which is awesome. Actually, I'm gonna let Loudred take on this Electrode. Good stomp. Stomp. Do it again. Alright, wheezing. We'll go to slacking. Very nice. You really got me. You really got me. Alright, one more floor. Then we'll head out of here and start taking on some of those other trainers that we've just kind of skipped up to this point. Swellow's got this. Swellow's definitely going to be our fastest Pokemon. Got 118 speed right now. All right. Swap Togetic up. Oh, good Psychic. Probably should have yawned it. There we go. We got past it. Last trainer starts with a Grimer. Hey Diggs, how's it going? Good job slacking. Loafing around. Do one more. Okay, smoke screens us. Don't miss. Always gotta wait 2 turns to try again. Alright, that finishes things up here for us. We're gonna keep Dunsparce up front. I should have just used Dig to get out of here, whatever. So we want to get up to level 40 before we take our rival and Giovanni on. We're going to go down here to Fuchsia again. What are we sitting on money-wise now? Okay, we're about halfway to Flamethrower. We probably will get Shadow Ball first, though. And we're asleep. Let's just go ahead and do good on our flute. Roll out, Autobots. Oddish goes to Togetic. Psychic Blast. Big stretches. Let's go sliding. Very nice. Swap up Swellow. When he whistles, he can summon bird Pokemon. Whistle, whistle, whistle. Very nice. Some pretty good speed on the Swellow. Oh, you weren't supposed to miss that rollout. Good old Loudred and just stomp on this Pidgey. Smooch that bird. For some reason, my Dunsparce has disappeared out of my tracker for a little bit. We'll take 2 rollouts to take out this Dodrio. Very nice. Alright, let's swap up Togetic for the next 2 fights. do the same thing again. Excellent. Wigglytuff will go to Dunsparce. I yawn it. Oh. It wasn't supposed to put us to sleep right as we put it to sleep, because then I can't poke a flute to get rid of it. Sorry, we're gonna roll all over that balloon anyways. Let Loudred get a little defense. Grimer goes to Dunsparce. Very nice. The reason we're doing this is because of the double battle that's coming up here that gives us speed and defense. Keep it going, Slacking. Yeah, see, now that sucks. When Slacking misses an attack, you lose 2 turns. Dunsparce for the Grimer. Alright. Hey, Fam. Thanks for the raid. Welcome to the stream. Hey, thanks. I sure will have a nice stream. I appreciate it. Let's return here, and then we'll stop here. Squirtle uses Protect. I'm glad we didn't Slacking into it. Very nice. Swaps up. I know this trainer has Pikachu Raichu, but Swellow should be able to take out Pikachu, no problem. Raichu's gonna go to Slacking. For being the lazy Pokemon, Slacking is our second fastest Pokemon on this team right now, which I think is pretty funny. I was hoping we weren't gonna proc the paralysis. Because I wanted to use Slacking and Dunsparce in this fight. Good Mach Punch into Dunsparce. Okay, we still get the return off, so that's good. Alright, then we just want to take on this Fairy here. Very nice. Alright, let's go heal before we go on. Keep it going, Slacking. Primer goes to Dunsparce. We go back to Slacking for the coughing. Hey Zemdatem, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. We just keep slacking up front here. This is Gerald, isn't it? Yeah. Mud-Muck. Let's go to Dunsparce. Keep stacking that HP on Dunsparce. Joined the stream a little earlier, but you're cooking. You just wanted to drop a hi so you know I'm here. Yeah. Go ahead and lurk. You do what you need to do. I appreciate you just chilling. Alright, we are at our hour mark for the episode. We are going to do another hour here for the stream, so we are going to continue on. We're just going to take a short break for a restroom break. We'll be right back in just a second.